And let's welcome into the studio, Rex Sikes. How you doing, Rex?
Hi, good, Dave. Thank you.
Rex is going to be at Giggles Comedy Club this coming Sunday night, 6 p.m. So, I mean, is it fair to just call you, like, are you just on your business card, Rex Sikes Mind Reader?
Absolutely. I'm the world's first motivational mind reader. I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. That means is that people come in, they see my show, I demonstrate what's possible when you put the mind to it, they get inspired, they learn what they can do with their mind, and they go out fired up.
So are you one of the guys that uses, like, you know, they say we only use 4% of our brain power. Do you use, like, 7%?
No, I use 400%. I'm kidding.
Well, then, you want to
We're way
move
over
that?
our skis on this one.
Yeah. Move that pile of magazines. Make it levitate.
Hey, in the show, we try stuff like that. In the show, we try and move objects. I get the whole audience involved. In fact, during the show, we'll try and explode a light bulb, just using the power of our mind alone. So if people come out to Giggles on Sunday night, they're going to see some incredible things. But, yeah, I use...
So, I'm sorry, but I got to go back to this. You were 8 years old?
I was 8 years old. You know, I'm just a strange kid. I had a fascination with things like hypnosis and fascinations with the mind. And, you know, maybe it was from TV or movie influence when I was a kid. I don't know. I liked, you know, spooky movies and stuff. But I started... The way I got involved, and I always tell people to do this, you get a deck of playing cards, and you hold up the pack, and one by one you go through, and the first thing you try and determine for another person, you go, color. Well, you got red or black, it's a 50-50 chance. Okay, after you get pretty good at determining red or black, you move on to the suits, because now you got a 1 in 4 chance. You got diamonds, hearts, clubs, or spades. Try and guess those. Then you can go on to the value. Or you can go picture and you know, number. Then you can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever it is. And you can build your skill. If you've ever known what somebody was going to say before they said it, you have the basis for what I do. You have an intuition. In women, they call it intuition. In men, they call it a gut feeling or a hunch. So we're all mind readers.
Right.
But not everybody does what I do. In other words, I always say that a 10-year-old child, because I was 8 when I started, can do what I do with 30 years of practice. During the show, people get inspired because they see what's possible, they have a fun time, they get fired up. They
actually drive home and go, I'm going to start doing that.
Some do, absolutely. I also teach seminars and workshops in corporations and companies. If they want a motivational speaker, I come in and I do that. So.
All right, now Rex had a couple, while the commercials were playing, he had Kevin do something and did something with me too, kind of off air.
All right.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take one of my business cards here, and Kevin, you drew something down. Okay.
Right.
I haven't seen it. We've trapped it inside my business card, correct?
Right.
Okay. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, but I need you to concentrate on the drawing.
Okay.
Kevin drew something on the back of one of his business cards. He has no idea what Kevin's drawing.
And I've not touched it, correct?
No.
Okay. Concentrate, please. Yeah, I'm just getting some lines here for a second. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Okay.
I watched this happen, so I have no idea if...
Now, you need to... What I'm doing is I'm trying to draw on the back of the card something that Kevin may have drawn. I'm not always right. Let's see if we got close to this at all. Kevin,
okay.
And since this is not a visual medium in radio here, then you're going to have to describe what we see. Kevin, go ahead, turn over the drawing, and let's see what you drew. Did you draw?
That's pretty close.
What did you draw, Kevin?
Yeah, that's pretty close. I drew a stick man, but I drew a stick man snowman, and this is what he drew.
He drew a stick man.
And I drew a kind of a stick man too.
Well, that's freaky.
Excellent. That is wild.
Very cool. Very cool. You want to try something, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Since we're here, let's use. I'd like you to think of a word. You're thinking of a word?
Yeah.
I couldn't know what that is.
Right.
Is that correct?
Correct.
There's no way. And there's literally hundreds of thousands. I mean, our vocabulary for understanding language is something like 150,000 words.
Right.
Okay. So out of 150,000, I'm going to try and pick up your word. But what I need you to do is I need you to concentrate in the same way that Kevin concentrated. I need you to project the word up on a movie screen in like big bold block letters. There you go.
Okay.
See it up there. And now see each of the letters. Now, I'm going to turn my back just a little bit so I can't see you count, but I'm assuming there's a lot of letters in there?
Mm-hmm. There is a lot of letters
10 or 12 letters in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Go to the very first letter and concentrate on that letter. Now, you may actually, I didn't say this to you, but and the listeners may too, and we do this with the listeners, and people in the show, what happens is they may actually feel my mind reach out and kind of touch your mind. It's uncanny. It's pleasant. It's not
Okay.
really
It's
spooky.
not like a creepy thing. Okay.
No.
right.
But you can tell me if you felt anything or not.
There's no rubbing or anything like that.
No sounds that go along with it.
No rubbing, no sounds, nothing
All right.
like
Well,
that.
you know.
But join me for a moment in my
Okay.
belief.
All right.
Believe that this is possible and
Okay.
concentrate on the first letter of the word.
I'm concentrating.
Okay. Now, all right, I've written down the first letter that I think it is. Okay, I'll tell you what. Scramble up all the letters here.
Okay.
And go ahead and concentrate on any of the other letters. Any of the other ones.
Okay, I
in
got
there.
one.
Got one? All right. See it on the movie screen? I'm getting two kind of flashing in and out here. I'm getting a K.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? A K?
Yep.
There's like two Ks, or there's a K and an H, maybe?
Yep, that's the first letter.
Okay,
H.
so, but there are two H's in this word?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, that's because I was wondering what... Okay, hold on. See it again, see it?
That's creepy. Okay.
hold on. Okay, I think... Oh, I got it. I think...
I was trying to think of a word that people don't use a whole lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, hold on. Let's see.
All right.
Okay, I've committed myself. I don't know if I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. I should turn this over for the webcam. The word you were thinking of was?
Handkerchief.
Handkerchief.
Okay, handkerchief.
Huh, I had Hanukkah. I guess I'm not a...
You're not a mind reader, man.
I guess I'm not.
You know what? That is pretty creepy.
It is wild.
He's like, pick a word. Just
Okay.
think of a word. I was like, okay.
I was thinking you would go with something like supercalifragilistic.
No, you know what? I'll tell you why I picked that, because it would be my dad's birthday this week. And, and he always had a handkerchief on. He always had a handkerchief with him. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna think of something weird. There's no way he'll have handkerchief.
Okay.
That is wild.
Isn't that cool? But this is what I demonstrate in shows. You know, whether it's a corporate show or a public show like the Giggles show, is it that when you put your mind to any... By the way, now I've not arranged anything with you, have I?
No,
not at all.
We've not been in cahoots at all. You see, I don't use any stooges. I don't use any paid assistants. If you've ever known what somebody was going to think before they said, or speak before they said it, or you had a dream come true, then you've had an experience with what we would call ESP, or today we refer to it as psi phenomenon, PSI. And in my shows, I will have people, for example, think of a word or think of a favorite location.
Uh-huh.
Carol, can you call out? Are you allowed to call out? Can you call anyone?
Sure.
And we wouldn't know who that person is?
Right.
Do you know somebody who would be home right now that you could call?
Sure.
All right, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a little prediction down here.
Okay.
I've got a little prediction. I'm going to fold it up here. Let's keep that folded up and keep it right there like that. Will you go ahead and call that person right now? You can tell them you're with Rex Sikes, Mind Reader. You're on the air if they don't already know that.
Okay. All right. No, I can do it. Let's see. I'm dialing the phone.
Now, before they do that, I'm going to make another little prediction here. But I got to do this kind of...
They're going to hang up on Carol? No.
I got to kind of do a little automatic writing. I think I've got it.
Carol is in the soundproof booth.
I called on the wrong line. I got to call back.
Okay.
He wrote that down.
I knew that.
He has that down. She's not going to get through. That is amazing.
Isn't that wild?
Okay. Think of a 3-digit number.
And-
Any number that comes to your mind. Okay, my person's on the phone.
They're on the phone. Ask them to think of and tell you, and I can't hear this, Greg, a 3-digit number. Any 3-digit number that comes first to their mind.
Okay, think of a 3-digit number.
And-
Any number
and-
that comes to your mind. All right.
And that number, because I've written it down, what is it?
369.
369. Any particular reason why she thought of that number?
Any particular reason you thought of that number?
It's a she.
Is it a she?
I don't know. She says just that Giggles County just kind of came to her.
Just kind of came to her. Did she feel anything at all? Just kind of popped in?
Anything at all?
Okay.
Okay. What
I
did
got
you get?
368.
Oh, 368 he put down.
368.
I'll
Now,
be
see, that's
darned,
weird.
huh?
I'm sorry. That is really weird.
Now,
All right, now.
So now, but hold on. Remember I said I had a prediction before this started.
I will be off by one number.
Rex, that's weird, man. That's wild.
The weirdest thing was he went she right away.
Yeah, and also, but he wrote down, he said, I'm going to make a prediction. He wrote it down on his notepad. He folded it up, handed it to Kevin, and said, hold on to that, and then...
And I didn't open it.
No, and it says, I will be off by one number.
I'm not right 100% of the time. I am wrong. But I am right enough to be in business.
Okay.
So, and in doing this for 30
And you're
years,
so right that you don't have to do weather.
Rex Sikes is going to be at Giggles Comedy Club on Sunday night.